They don't care, so why do you care? So this big problem that's been going on is a lot of people really care about what other people think. A prime example is you walk outside and you're going to your Starbucks, your favorite Starbucks, you're going to get your order, and you're already thinking, "Oh, what is this old man going to think about me ordering the Starbucks meal?" Like, oh my god. I'm not even joking. I've had this problem before and I still have this problem a little bit, and I'm here today to make that problem hopefully disappear for you guys, help you guys out with this problem. But why do we care what other people think when they don't care? That's the big thing here, right? It's very important. Here, let me move my mic closer. It's very important that you should not care what these people think. Do you really think like 5 seconds of people's day they're gonna like remember for the rest of their life? It's a really interesting topic to think about because our brain makes it a huge deal when it's not even a big deal. Like, let's just say, yeah, you go to your Starbucks, you want to get your vanilla latte or whatever you want to order, right? And then let's just say you drop it on the floor. Now, in most cases, people would panic in their brain. They would be like, "Oh my god, this was so embarrassing. Oh my god, my latte. Oh my," like they would go into some frenzy in their own head, like when they dropped it. But in reality, we'll just get a mop, we'll clean it up, and then we'll go about our day, right? And they think, "Oh my god, what are all these people around thinking? Oh my god, I must be so clumsy. I'm such an idiot," and all these like negative things, right? And what's funny is I've been on the other side of this where I've seen this happen before. Very funny story. I was in college. It was like a week or two ago. I was in my lecture hall with a buddy of mine, and right next to me, he was drinking an iced latte. One of the, those Starbucks iced lattes you have, and like the ones in the fridge or whatever. But he had that, and he must have shaken it or something, and it like exploded. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it got a little bit on the wall. It got all over like his notebook. It got over my body, his notebook, and in that moment, I could have easily been like, "Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed," and like not even looking, right. But I was like, let me just help this man out, and I bet he was really embarrassed. But we were talking after, and we're joking about it and stuff. It wasn't a big deal, right? And when we got back to the class, they were like, "Oh yeah, they were gone. Like, they forgot that we had to leave and get paper towels and come back." But in our own minds, and I bet you guys, and I've had this happen before, where you're like, "Oh my god, what are they thinking? Oh my god," like you're in like a panic, but really they don't even care. It's funny, people go about their day every day. They're on their own adventure, they're on their own journey, right? And if you do something on their journey, they're not gonna have that main quest that they're doing take the side quest to the other guy as a part of their main quest. What I mean by that is, like, imagine you're like walking on the street, and then like you like drop something, and then they're gonna like their whole day is ruined because you dropped something, or their whole day shifts to you because you dropped something, right? Everybody, to put it like, I mean, I don't know how to put it else. Everybody is pretty much like set on their own ways. They are selfish. I mean, not in a mean way, but everybody to their own extent is set doing something every day, right? And we get lost in the sauce and thinking like they really care, but they don't. They really don't. And I've come to realize that recently, right? And I remember, like, whenever I make my approaches to, I go out almost every morning and I make conversation with people, and I literally, I've probably approached like 10 in the past month, 10 girls, maybe a little less, and I don't even remember them really. I just remember the act of me going up, and they don't probably remember me, right? And why do I care? Why am I caring still to this day about what she thought, or she didn't like, she rejected me, oh my god, there's no reason to. And if you start thinking these things, you're not going to progress in life. You're going to be stuck kind of in the mud. You're going to be in quicksand. You're trying to get out with your own brain. You're fighting your brain. You're not fighting anybody else here. But it's just, it's so crazy. And I still have been working on this, right? If you would have met me a year or two ago, maybe even a couple months ago, I would say even recently, I was really thinking about like what people would think about me, what people would do. Especially in high school, I used to try to fit in these friend groups who I thought were cool, and I'm like, man, I gotta kind of be this person. I'm over here, but I gotta be like this person in order to fit in. And oh my god, what are they gonna think of me? And oh my god, I'm sitting by myself. What are they gonna think about me, right? And you know, funny thing, flash forward to yesterday, literally yesterday. You guys can actually join the Discord. There's a link. There's gonna be a link in the description if you want to join the Discord. But I posted a picture of me literally at my favorite restaurant, and it was party of one, right? So I was like, man, I just hit a workout with my buddy Gabe. Shout out Gabe. We hit a really good leg day, and I'm like, man, I'm so hungry. I want to get some good Mexican food. So I literally went out of my house, walked down to my spot, like, cause luckily, you know, right here in town, it's like the house I'm in is like right by town, which is really cool. And I sat down. They're like, oh, how many guests are you having today? I'm like, just me today. But imagine I was so nervous. I'm like, yeah, it's just gonna be one. It's gonna be one. Like, it's how you go about it. You got to be confident, right? And I was confident. I'm like, oh, it's just me today. I mean, and then I made a joke with the server or the hostess. I'm like, oh, so am I gonna be stealing all these chairs or whatever? I don't want to like or whatever. I forget how I said it, but I'm like, I don't want to steal all these chairs. Like, if you guys need chairs, hey, I'll give every chair but my chair. I think is what I said, something like that. You know, I was just having fun with it, right? And then when I sat down, there was like a big party of people to the right, and I know in my mind, I will be honest, I was being like, man, I'm kind of nervous. Oh, I'm by myself. It's like, oh, there's all these people having fun. I'm by myself. But then, you know, when the server came to take my order, I was just being a good person, being myself, you know, being happy. And, you know, it went really well, you know. It was really well. A lot of the time, you know, like, people are in their heads. They would be fucking scared to do that. Like, to be by themselves at a restaurant. That's, like, unheard of. Like, nobody really does that. Like, I sat down and there's a guy next to me, and I'm like, oh, you're welcome to the solo team, man. I guess we're having dinner by ourselves. And he's like, yeah, man, not today. I actually am waiting on clients. You know, so, like, he was by himself, but he's, like, waiting on people to come. You know what I mean? And then when they came, they had, like, they were really loud, and I was, like, just chilling, eating my fajitas, man. Dude, it was really good, though, the fajitas. Holy shit. But my point is, right? My point is, like, you should not care what these people think. I bet the people that were walking by, or the server, or whatever the case may be, people that maybe even had a little thing like, oh, why is he by himself? Like, they probably don't even think that at all right now. Like, and then, like, most of us would be thinking about this right now. You know what I mean? So it's all really brain games. A lot of it, I've realized recently, is you're kind of at a battle with your brain. It's very interesting. Like, I used to think, like, it's other people, and I used to be really, like, overthinking, over-analytical on some things, like, oh, I shouldn't do this because of this and that. But that's my brain speaking, and that's what's interesting. And I feel like the last couple of videos have been kind of this brain talk. Like, we have the social anxiety, the self-talk, we have this video here, how not to care what people think. They don't care, so why do you care? You know, it's just, I don't know, man. It's interesting, you know? It's interesting. And, you know, if I could leave you guys with something, man, just be, again, every video we have, just start adding stuff to it. Like, let's fucking go. You know, you're getting out. I told myself that when I went out by myself. I'm like, let's fucking go. We had a great dinner, man, and, you know, I enjoyed my own company, man. Not a lot of people do that. And, you know, people find it crazy that, like, you're eating by yourself, or you're gonna go to a party by yourself, or you're gonna do whatever by yourself. But really, it's you. And then if people want to join you, hell yeah. But if they don't want to join you, it's me, baby. It's always gonna be you. You are your number one. You're your only number one supporter. You might have other supporters, sure, but you are your own ride or die. You know that you will do what you want to do because it's what you are doing. I'm trying to put it into that perspective, but, you know, like, don't give a fuck. Who cares what Billy Bob or your neighbor thinks, bro? Like, who cares, you know? Like, oh my god, I'm drinking coffee right now. Oh, guys, sorry, guys, I just ruined the whole video. Like, no. We're drinking our coffee, baby. Like, guys, who cares? Y'all will watch me drink coffee in this video. And you know what? We'll throw in a Dr. Pepper diet, yeah. Yeah, you guys are watching me do that today. Nah, but man, that's what I've just really realized, man. A lot of people don't care. If you can free your mind from that, you are going to be unstoppable. You are literally going to be unstoppable. And I'm going to briefly talk about this a little bit, but, you know, alcohol and being under influence of that, you know, it's basically the same if you just didn't give a fuck. Like, if you literally could train yourself not to give a fuck, like, you would you would go in your underwear almost naked running across the street not giving a fuck. Or if you guys have seen these videos where the guy sits in the middle of a busy street like and not giving a fuck, it's literally like you're on alcohol, except you're not as stupid, of course. You're not as like right, but you have that consciousness. It's almost like a superpower. It's like you're on it, but you don't have the negatives of it. You don't have a hangover. You don't have like that like loopy motion. Like, imagine you just did not give a fuck. You were your dream person. You didn't give a fuck. You saw your 10 out of 10 girl walking across the street or with her homegirls, and you're like, you know what? Let's fucking do that shit. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. You know? Who cares? I get rejected. Fuck yeah, on to the next. You know what I mean? If you guys had that mindset, or you're like, you know what? I'm gonna do my PR today. Because some people do, like, in the gym, they do their PR, but they don't do it because they care about what people think. Or, oh, I care about if I fail, man, my ego, my reputation. No, fuck that, bro. If you fail that shit, that means you're fucking pushing yourself to failure. That's a good thing, bro. A lot of people get that twisted, man. A lot of people get that twisted here. But you know, you gotta fail to succeed. And maybe that will be another video coming up. We're on day 5, by the way. Day 5, guys. But overall, the point is, don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Why do you care what they think when they don't care? You shouldn't care what people think when they don't care back, right? You literally, they're gonna forget about you in like a minute. Maybe an hour. But an hour out of like years? One more thing we gotta talk. I know this video is a little longer today, but you gotta think about this in perspective, right? You gotta think about this in perspective. Imagine you go up to your dream girl. You're like, oh, I think blah, blah, blah. You talk to her, you're cute, blah, 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 blah. Can I get your number? And she's like, oh, actually, I have a boyfriend. Sorry, you know, you're kind of ugly. You're kind of chopped. Fuck you, man. Get the fuck away from me. Imagine that happen, right? That is like an extreme. Like, no, girls will have to have balls to fucking tell you you're chopped, you're ugly, get the fuck away from me. Why are you being a weirdo? Like, all that stuff, right? But imagine they said that. Let's flash forward, let's say, 10 minutes. Dude, okay, you're kind of hurt. You're like, damn, my ego's chopped. An hour. Alright, I kind of remember it a little bit. Yeah, that was kind of hard, you know. Especially if you take it a lot, you might still remember that. A day goes by. Man, okay, I remember that yesterday. It was not too bad. A year. Wait, really? That happened? I forgot about that. 10 years. Damn, I'm with my girl. I'm married. Wait, that happened? Really? You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a way of perceiving it. I mean, a lot of people take a moment like that and then internalize it. But if you're watching this video, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. But just remember, it's grand scheme of things. If you can get in that mindset of being like, they don't care, they're not going to remember me, why do I care? I'm not going to remember that in like a month or just a time. Pick a time away from when something happened. It's going to be not as a big deal as you make it. Right? And that's, again, part of the brain, man. The brain makes things bigger than it is, man. That's how it is. But if I can leave you with one thing, man, just train your brain. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do what I want to do. Whatever that is, man. Whatever that is. Get after it, man. Achieve your dream body and your dream confidence, man. Very soon, I think after this video goes up, I'm going to start putting in a Skool link. There's going to be a Google form if you guys want to fill that out. I'm going to get the Google form. I'm going to review it. I'm going to email you guys with a Skool link. I'm going to buy a Skool thing. And we're going to start being able to make a free community for now. Free for maybe, I don't know how long it goes, but it's going to be free. You guys can come on to the community. It's going to be people that want to share these goals, get after it together. And yeah, we're going to build it up, man. If you guys want personal training, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you guys out with your fitness goals, your mental struggles, your confidence, your gym goals, your nutrition, all this stuff. I'm going to be your guy. DomCoslive, man. Dominic Costa, got you guys. Make sure you guys fill that out. It's probably going to be in the link. Also, man, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Follow my Twitch if you guys like. If you want to see more about me, like, on stream, we do, like, live streams, we play games, we do gym content. I'm going to work out with my buddy in a little bit. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. You get to know me on other levels, you know? So, I appreciate all you guys. There's also a Discord if you want to join the free Discord community as well. Much love, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hit 15 minutes today. Let's fucking go, man. That's a new record of a video length, so let's fucking go. Hey, achieve your dream body and your dream goals and your dream confidence, man. Don't give a fuck what people think. You only care what people think. Stop that. Don't give a fuck. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Peace out. Peace.